Got a little pre-workout meal. Got some lamb leg and some rice and a little bit of veggies. Gonna throw down on this and head over to the gym. All right, I'm gonna try this again. I've been having trouble, so much trouble, with this video editing app I have and the storage on my phone. So that's why you guys haven't been getting any videos recently. I think my last video was almost a week ago now. Unacceptable. I need to be doing these a lot more often. I want to hold myself accountable to that. But I've been taking, I've been recording the videos and making them, and then my phone's like, oh no, we can't do it. Oh, sorry, we're gonna give you a whole bunch of problems for no reason. And then I go and fix problems, and then it's like, oh, you didn't actually fix the problem, you just freed up all that storage space for no reason. I'm like, what? I've literally deleted so many things off my phone, like a lot of stuff, and my phone's still like, it's literally saying you have this much storage space, and then I deleted so much stuff, and then I try again and it says you still have this same amount of storage space. So I'm like, what the heck? Literally deleted, like, I don't know, several gigs worth of stuff. Besides the point. Today, legs. Getting into some leg action. Pretty stoked about that. Probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do for legs yet, but I'm gonna have a good time doing it. Got more of that delicious pre-workout. Super stoked about it. Got off work 30 minutes early because I skipped lunch today. I was like, yo boss, since I skipped lunch, let me get off 30 minutes early. He's like, all right, sure. It's so good. And yeah, so it's about the same time that I would usually get into the gym, except I ate made a little video of it. I ate some lamb leg, and a little bit of rice and veggies. My family's never really eaten much lamb before. I don't think ever at all, until like 2 weekends ago. What was it? Is that Mother's Day? No, Mother's Day was a while ago. I don't know. Like a couple weekends ago, I go in Sunday morning to the local grocery store around my hometown, and I see like a lamb leg, and I'm like, why not? It looks good. I'm down for trying new things. And I made it, and oh, sensational. Absolutely sensational. So I've been doing that more. Well, it's my second time doing it. I did exactly the same, and it's still totally awesome. So I made that yesterday, and I like making stuff in bulk, so I can just throw it all in the Tupperwares and just kind of like meal prepping. And then I'll just kind of take out what I need from the Tupperware for each meal that I want. So not really measuring too much, but I think it's more about what you're putting in your body more than how much you're putting in your body. And I know how much you're putting in your body is very important, but frankly, at where I'm at right now and the goals I have, you know, I don't want to, my lifestyle, I guess. I mean, I'm not too freaking crazy serious about anything. I mean, sure, everybody's different, right? But for where I'm at right now in life, I'm not going to be too crazy about how much food I'm consuming, as long as it's the right foods. So that's more of what I'm concerned about now. And it's a little hypocritical because Sundays, I will have some sweets on Sundays. My family is like a lunch or like a afternoon thing, food, whatnot. My brother's girlfriend always brings over these sweets, and I'll have some. They're really, really good. But, you know, that's just, I guess that's the one exception for me, having not really watching what I'm putting in my body. And I guess, yeah, I do like to throw down at the bar sometimes. I do like to have a good time on the weekends, no doubt. But I'm yapping again. So I need to get to work, get in the gym, and I'll see you guys in there.
All right, wrapping up about 35 minutes of cardio. We're gonna get started on some legs. do a little bit of stretching, and then I'm gonna hop in the sauna for a little bit. See you guys in the car.
Wowza. That was absolutely something else. Oh, killer leg day. Oh, was that 35 minutes of cardio? Followed by some decent quad extensions as a warm-up, and those hack squats. Those hack squats. I don't think I've ever done quite as much weight for as many reps as I did ever. I definitely wasn't feeling my strongest today, but that was still a really good, solid day, and I am happy with that. Yeah, I mean, really those quad extensions were just kind of a warm-up, get the juices flowing, and then got to work on those hack squats. I mean, my goodness gracious. I don't know if you guys can hear in the video, but I was squealing like a pig. And I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. I had to rip ass almost the entire time in there. And there was a very pretty lady just to my left. I was clenched that whole time. Absolutely rock solid cheeks there. I'm not letting anything out of there, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. But then after that, hit some hamstring curls. Those were B+. I'd give that a B+. Maybe a A-, probably B+. Give it a B++. I wouldn't put it within A territory there, but yeah, then yeah, it was a pretty short day today, honestly, movement wise. But then, yeah, after that, did a little bit of stretching, and I haven't gone in the sauna. Last summer, I was in the sauna religiously. I mean, every day. There'd be some days where I wouldn't eat, like I'd do like a cardio and core day, and I'd sauna still. I just absolutely love it. And yeah, what was it, yesterday? I'll be honest, I didn't record yesterday, but I did work out, and I ran into an old buddy from high school and the old lacrosse days, and he's a big exercise science guy. He went to school for that. He's getting his master's in it right now, actually, and he was chewing my ear off about all the benefits of hopping in the sauna yesterday, and I was like, hey, I'll believe you about all the benefits. I know it makes me feel good, and I don't know why I haven't just been doing it recently. So I was like, you know what? Kind of reignited that flame in me to hop back in the sauna. I mean, look how red my face is. I'm looking just peachy. Just peachy. But yeah, that felt really great. I was in there for, I don't know, I think it's like 10 minutes. Last summer there were 2 songs I used to always listen to when I was kind of just getting into the rhythm of getting in the sauna. By the end of the summer, I was able to sit in the sauna for like almost 30 minutes, and I was just absolutely chilling. But it's definitely easing back into things. I mean, just because I could do 30 minutes at the end of the summer last year, because I was doing it every single day, doesn't mean I'm going to be able to do 30 minutes now, 9 months later, or roughly 9 months later. I haven't done it since, so it's not like I'll be able to just hop back straight into things after not doing it for a while. That's how you hurt yourself, and that's how you get injured. So yeah, so I just did it for a little bit. I think it was like 10 minutes, but yeah, like I mentioned before, there's these 2 songs that I just listened to, and I just wait for them to be complete. It does get a little hard to breathe in there sometimes, but there's a lot of mental toughness that you need to have, not only for the sauna but just other things, because it can be difficult. Like, the sauna feels great, but sometimes they'll have your moments in there where you're like, oh geez, I'm getting like little woozy, a little lightheaded, but you just gotta focus, breathe, relax, really focus on your breath. I think if you guys know what box breathing is like you inhale for a certain amount of time, you hold it for a certain amount. So you want it to be kind of like a box. I'm gonna explain this terribly. But let's say you inhale for 3 seconds, you hold it for 3 seconds, you exhale for 3 seconds, and then you hold, and then once you're done exhaling, you don't inhale for 3 seconds, and then you inhale for 3 seconds. So you're kind of going 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. So you're making a box. That's how I think of it. I might be totally wrong for the reason why they call it box breathing, but that just helps me. I just imagine the box, just slowly having like a ball move throughout the border of the box. So I might be totally wrong on that, but that's how box breathing works in my head. But if I'm ever having trouble in the sauna, that's what I'll do. I'll just think of the box, focus on my breathing, and usually that will help. Last summer, there was one time where I was really trying to focus on my breathing and I was not feeling well. Usually when I start focusing on my breath work, my situation either stops getting worse and it just kind of stays stagnant, or it slowly gets better. There's one time last summer where I started doing the breathing and it was not helping at all. It continued to get worse and I had to leave the sauna. So don't hurt yourself. Don't injure yourself for no reason. Don't harm your body for no reason. If you know, try your best to get it together. But if you know, you're about to go over the edge and you're in danger of hurting yourself, stop immediately. It's not worth it. For the gym, the last thing you want to do is hurt yourself. You're going there to better your mind and your body. Don't compromise them just because you want to push yourself. Don't push it to a breaking point. All machines have purposes, but if you work the machines too hard, they're going to break. Same with humans. If you really think about it, the human body's kind of like a machine, and if you overwork it, you will break it. So just be mindful of that. Oh man, you know what? Every time I'm recording on my phone, I feel like I always run into the worst drivers. Or the worst drivers are right in front of me or nearby me. It's just whatever. I really try not to lash out on film. Crash out on film. But yeah, that was a really solid leg day. I'm very content with that. I'm going to head on home now. Probably relax for a little bit. And probably cold shower. That sounds real nice. Hot sauna into a cold shower. I've been thinking about investing in a cold plunge, but I don't know. I really think it's going to be one of those things where I do it for 2 or 3 days, and I'm like, there's no way I'm ever getting in that thing again. Because I've swam in high 40-degree waters. I know these cold plunges get in the 30s, and there's ice forming. They're on the verge of freezing. I've been in 49, high 40s, low 50-degree water. That stuff is freezing. I don't know about y'all, but that's freezing cold to me for the water. Yeah. Us guys, the guys know. As soon as you reach a certain point in that water, the game's changed. The game has changed. The joules hike up into the body as quick as light. Speed of light. Maybe too much TMI, but TMI, no doubt. But yeah, I feel like if I got a cold plunge, it would just be I know the benefit. You're supposed to do it in the morning. Is there's a whole bunch of benefits. You guys can do all the research and whatnot, because I can't tell you all the benefits, because I'm sure I'll get some of them wrong. But I know there's really no downsides to it other than just doing it and how much it sucks. But the after effects, I know your dopamine spikes. I know it wakes you up right away. That's for sure. And it's kind of like people do it instead of drinking coffee in the morning. And the dopamine, which is tremendous. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'd be able to do it every morning. I am not a happy camper in the morning. Maybe if I didn't have work so early, I would be like content with doing that. Like, I don't know, let's say if I got a different job somewhere and my schedule was just more available for me to, I guess my mornings being more available, because I would want to be doing it in the morning rather than any other time, because I wouldn't want to do a cold plunge right before bed, because then I'm not going to go to sleep because I'm wide awake because I just jumped in Yeti water. Like, So if I would have wanted to do it at any time, it would be the morning. Right now, my mornings are just get out of bed and go to work, really. Get out of bed, get dressed, go to work. Fitting in a cold plunge there. You're not really supposed to be in them longer than 5 minutes, right? For like hypothermia reasons or whatever. So it'd take less than 5 minutes, but then I have to dry myself off. I guess tops it would be like 10 minutes, I guess, but I don't know. I'm yapping again. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be eating the same thing that I ate pre-workout, just the lamb and the rice and the veggies, so I won't bother recording that. And yeah, I think I'll call it there for the video. Hopefully this video will upload. If it doesn't, what does this even matter? Love you guys. Peace.